And in the main event, we had Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton, which was initially billed as a title match, but as the show went on, it wasn't, so it kind of confused viewers there. But even still, an excellent matchup from Orton and Bryan. I said this before, but the recent string of matches from Orton and Bryan were slightly underwhelming. Their matches at Night of Champions, Battleground, and Hell in a Cell were all good, but they weren't great. I'll say that much. Their last great matchup came on the June 24th edition of Monday Night Raw this past year, that no disqualification match. So I guess they must work better in the main event of Raw as opposed to pay-per-views. I guess we just got to keep that in mind going forward. But such a great matchup between Orton and Bryan on the show. Bryan, glad to see him back in the main event picture. I don't know if it's just for one night or if they're signaling him to winning the Royal Rumble or putting him back in the title chase. I'm not really sure right now. But I really like the finish with Orton going over, or Orton losing via disqualification after utilizing the low blow on Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan should not have taken another loss to Randy Orton, nor should have Randy Orton lost the night after winning the Undisputed Championship. So it was a lose-lose situation in terms of a clean finish, but they went with the right finish as far as Orton getting the disqualification loss, so it put heat on him in the process, so good booking there. And Cena came out to make the save, only to eat an RKO at the hands of Randy Orton. So right now, the big question is, what matchup for the WWE Championship, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, will we see at the Royal Rumble? Will it be Orton versus Cena, Orton versus Bryan, or a triple threat match? Orton versus Bryan we've seen before, and we all know that Cena still has his rematch. So I don't want to see Orton versus Cena again, and if we do, I'd be fine with it if it means Bryan is winning the Rumble. But if we get a triple threat match between the three, it could prove to be a great matchup. I was hoping to see that matchup back on Night of Champions after Cena lost the title to Daniel Bryan at SummerSlam this past year, but he had to take time off due to getting surgery on his elbow, so that match was no more. But even still, though, I'd be very much looking forward to a triple threat matchup or just a one-on-one matchup between Orton and Bryan or Orton and Cena, whatever way they do it. The WWE World Heavyweight title picture right now is as exciting as it's ever been in months. So I'm glad to see some intrigue going forward with the Randy Orton character, who really turned his heel persona up a notch on the show, which I was very impressed by.